after waiting 32 years, we're seeing it happen now. So we're in a good time, it's a God time.
Well, good evening, everyone. It is awesome to be here. I guess we're in St. Cloud, and I think that's Minnesota again, isn't it? Are we in St. Paul? St. Paul. Oh, well, okay, St. Paul. Well, anyhow, so far we get the right place. Somehow I was thinking of toilet station. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, well, we have to have some humor here, not be funny. Well, I just want to say, the worship was awesome. I didn't want to take in. Honestly, the only thing, it just needed to be just a little bit louder. I'm going to have to clean my ears out for another month. Okay. No, it was really awesome. Seriously, I could just stay, you could have kept playing till tomorrow. You know, that would have been okay. That was just awesome. Thank you so much. We were so blessed. We go many places and we don't get to hear the worship like this. You know, and I was thinking about, this is what it's going to be like in heaven. I don't know if it's going to be that loud, but, you know, it's just, we'll just be able to, I was thinking the little piggies, just go with me because I've got a weird sense of humor here, but I was thinking how little piggies would just like wallow in that soccer thing, you know, that they would just be so, just having such a good time. You know what I mean? Well, I was picturing myself as a little pig just slopping and just really enjoying it. Okay. Well, that's my devil picture of me. I'm sorry. Well, Larry was saying, you know, you'll be really touched tonight, so there's don't go away, don't think Bob's serious and she's not. Okay, I'll say something real serious. It really is good to be here. The worship was awesome. And it's good to see the fathers together because there's a canopy that has formed. And you need the canopy over, I don't know what area really, I don't know what the area would be, but if they had come together already, not just in a unity, but a oneness, there's a canopy that has formed. And it's covering the youth, it's covering the movement, and therefore it's covering that army that's coming forward. And it's that army that's not going to break rank. The youth, you have something that we don't have. You know, we have the wisdom. You just can't have wisdom till you live through, you know, you just have to live through things in order to gain the wisdom. But you have the zeal. And it seems like, as you notice, I might have a little bit more zeal than Bob. I got a little bit more zip in my step than he does. But then I watch these young people down there zipping, you know. And if I did that, I'd probably be laid out somewhere. So you see, you've got the zeal and we've got the wisdom. And there's that version coming together. And wow, what an army there's going to be, you know. It's just going to be incredible. But it's God's army. And we're all going to be leaders and we're all going to be followers. Because we're all going to be one in the body of Christ. He is the head, and we're just all filling in like a puzzle, filling in the little pieces, and we're not going to break rank. And I think that's all I'm going to say. This little piggy is going to go to market now.
Canopy or portal, once it's totally formed, takes 35 miles, is that correct? This is what I believe he's forming here. A canopy or a portal, or an open heaven. pack 35 miles out in every direction. I think you've already started with that. A thing that's really interesting is your September 11th. 23 years ago, the Lord told me that there would be some earthquakes in Japan. And he told me all the details that just happened. On the 19th of March, he said, tell the people that they've got 6 months to really begin to pray for mercy for Japan and the United States. Because there's going to be some things happen after that. If there isn't prayer behind it, it's not going to be to your liking. And he said, tell them to start it when the earthquake happened in Japan on March 11th. 6 months is September 11th. You got this date. I really feel that that's really an important date. And you're going to begin to impact the portal in this area. And I just encourage you to get involved in that. Common grace is called. Divine grace, which are the gifts that getting ready to explode among you. Free grace, which is salvation. Ephesians 2:7. It's what I see here. If I was going to call you anything, I'd call you Ephesians 2:7. Dispenser of God's free grace. And there is going to become the great grace. But I think one of your main callings is that prepare the people to distribute God's free grace or evangelism. When I walk in here, everything I see speaks to me, especially to you, speaks to me of evangelism. When I walked in here and I began to pray about this and watch the young people, I was put in mind of a prophecy that's very old that I brought in the 70s. And it was about the sands of time. And I saw men reach their hands in the sands of time, and they picked up a shoebox out of it. They opened the shoebox and there was nothing in it. I saw Paul, many of the other fathers of the church. They all thought it's my time. So they reached into the sand of time. By the way, I've brought it many times in the past. So if you heard it before, well, be patient. So I saw, and then finally come my time, he said, now reach your hands into the sand of time and pull up your shoebox. And I really was precious wine. There's nothing in them. Every man of God and woman of God for over 2,000 years thought it was their time. I pulled up the shoebox and I opened it. And to my surprise, it had letters in it. And the letter said, greetings, you're inducted into the army of God. It didn't have a stamp on it. And he said, I will mail these when it costs 20 cents to mail a letter. Well, back then, I think it was 7 cents to mail a letter. Everybody knew that it would never go past 7 cents. Well, on October the 13th of 81, it cost 20 cents to mail a letter. How many of you out there have been born